guys, it's me. I feel like if I haven't recorded in a very long time, even though this is the first day of this vlog, last week I was a mess. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Vaughn and I'm a fifth year medical student. Right now I am in my internal medicine rotation. It's actually the 5th week of my rotation, so my exam's coming up. I have one exam next week. I think that's the OSCE first, and then the written exam is the week after in our final week. Yeah, so today is Tuesday. Yesterday was a holiday. I had a great time yesterday. We actually went to like one of the far points of Trinidad. I went to Icacos or Icacos, however you pronounce that word. It's like the end of the country. Well, one of the ends of the country. Don't mind the noise in the background. The news is on, it's news time, plus these animals that make all this beeping noise. So if you watched any of my previous vlogs, like when it comes to like exam time, I feel like I have this trend where when it comes down to exam time, I start making lists, because like there's just so much to learn, and being the great student that I am, I just don't read it all in time or at all. So I make lists coming down to the exam time, like a to-do list of things that I know I need to read, just so that I don't get lost in the book and lost in the information. Like I could tick it off once I read it. So like I started my list already. So right now there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Right now there's 11 things on my list, and I'm pretty sure it could continue to grow. But yeah, the exam is next week. Part of the exam is next week, so, and that's the OSCE, so I have to get OSCE ready for sure for next week. So that includes practicing as well as studying, and then I have more to study for the written exam the week after. Hi guys, so today is Thursday. Still, last night I stayed in the library with Nayana and Dario, and we ended up doing some multiple choice questions, some past papers. We stayed there quite late actually, and only I got home like 12 o'clock or a little bit after 12. So as soon as I got home, I just prepared for today, like my lunch and everything, and I just went straight to sleep. But yeah, it's just been like, this is the second week of my rotation, so it's just literally been like me reaching to the hospital. We have ward rounds, and then I go off to my classes. Like that's just usually what the day is, whether the class be a sit down class, which we have few of, or a bedside teaching, which is necessary right now, especially because of my OSCE next week. However, a lot of things that we've had on the schedule have been cancelled, so we're kind of missing out, but I don't know. Anyway, so today I'm supposed to be on call, and our call is just basically there for us to take our histories. So last week I took my 3 histories. Okay, this thing is annoying me. So last week I got through with my 3 histories. So today hopefully I have the same kind of luck. By the time I left last week, there was only 1 renal patient, and I'm on the renal team. Hopefully more renal patients come in today before I'm ready to leave, so I could write it up, and then hopefully my consultant comes tomorrow while I'm there on ward round, so I could present to him. Yeah, because I guess he's such a busy man, he hasn't really been there when I've been there. But he has seen me, so that's cool. Hi, so it's afternoon time now, and I just left the hospital. Okay, so it's kind of confusing, right? Because like coming from Spain, like in every hospital there are units, there are teams. So as students, we are part of a team. So if there's somebody called Mohammed, say Mohammed has his team, Khan has their team, like okay, cool. So I'm on my team, right? And in Spain, how it goes is that each day a different team is on call, so that all the new patients that are coming into the hospital, like for medical purposes, like medicine purposes, meaning not surgery or not gynecological problems. So if they have to be treated by an internal medicine team, the team that is on call would taking that patient and like basically be responsible for management of that patient, right? So that's how it is in Port of Spain. And the team is made up of the consultant, the reg, the house officers, and the interns. So that when a team is on call, it's just that one team on call. A house officer from the house officers from that team will be on call that day. The interns on that team will be on call that same day, right? So like everybody's on call at once. But in Mount Hope, they have this weird thing where they have one medicine consultant on call, one cardiology consultant on call, and then like the house officers and the interns rotate the days that they are on call, so that one team is not on call together. So like it's really confusing, and the renal team is basically a referral team, so we kind of like get new patients every day. So it's not necessarily that like a patient will come in specifically for a renal cause, or like outrightly for a renal cause. Like they might come in with basic chest pain or whatever else, and then in investigating them realize that they may just have a renal problem, and then the renal team is called to like either co-manage or take over management. So as I told you guys before, I have like 30 histories to take as part of my coursework assessment. So with respect to taking histories, it's not like if my team is on call today and all the renal patients will come in today and I can take my histories today to present post-call tomorrow. Like, it's not working like that, because like usually again with like how post-spin is, when the team is on call, the team is on call, so that the next day you have post-call rounds and then everybody will show up that day. So the consultant, reg, house officers, everybody will be there to see all the new patients that you have and then proceed with management. I've just had an epiphany that I'll just take their history during the day whenever and just write it up and present it to whoever. Well, I'll most likely present it to my reg, because she's always there. She's there every day. I'm on my way home and I have histories to write up. Well, other histories to write up and work to study. So yeah. Also, today we had grand rounds. So the neuro team, the neurology team presented today. They presented 3 cases, which was actually kind of cool. The first one was on something that I've never heard of, Tulsa Hunt syndrome or something like that. And then the other one was kind of like, they were all kind of teaching points. One was like teaching points on trying to distinguish where it might be affected if you have like eye presentations. Was it eye? Yeah, I think neuro things are usually very interesting, probably because I don't know anything about it and I should. So I find like the grand rounds today was kind of really informative. I took down some things that I still need to go and like read over or check up because I missed it to write it up. Hey guys, so I'm actually in the hospital right now. It's actually my day off, like it's Saturday, and I don't even have to be in the hospital. But my friends are so proactive, and we have OSCE this week, so they decided to come to Port of Spain because you know I'm in Mount Hope. So yeah, they decided to come to Port of Spain to practice, especially because the exam is going to be on the ward in Port of Spain and like, the patients are going to be from Port of Spain. So we came here today on a Saturday. It's like 2 o'clock. We're supposed to be here for 1, but life. So Kishara's here, Dario's here, Nayana is on her way because I haven't seen her reach yet. So let's go. Hi guys, so it's Sunday morning. I'm just washing my hair right now. Yeah, I just have to go and put the deep conditioner in. But yeah, so today is Sunday. Yesterday it was actually kind of really beneficial us going to the hospital. The first patient we went by, he made it seem like if he was staying till Thursday, because he blatantly said that he was there till Thursday, which is when our exam is. So it made it seem like if he was gonna be a patient in our exam. He had like real bad ascites, like massive ascites, as well, which is fluid in his stomach, for those of you who don't know. And his spleen, he told us that his spleen was enlarged, so I guess I kind of appreciated that. because like even last week during the week we had class and I examined the patient and they said that she had a spleen, but I did feel something moving, but like I really wasn't sure what was going on. So yeah, but I felt her liver though, which was cool. He said that the note said that he had a mild hepatomegaly, but we didn't appreciate that. And then it also said that he, I think, had a hydronephrosis of the kidney. And I felt something weird. Well, I felt something hit my hand when I tried to pull out the kidneys, but like no doctor was around for us to really concrete that, so we still don't know. And then the next patient was a CVS patient who had like remember throughout his whole precordium, but the note said he had a MR, mitral regurg, and aortic regurg. So we appreciated that. It was really loud, like it was literally really loud. And then the last patient we examined was she in her notes it said that she was there for interstitial lung disease, but her chest, when we listened to it and we did the whole exam and everything, it was clear. The only thing we knew was that she had like really decreased air entry. But yeah, and if we had an ophthalmoscope we would have examined her eyes, because she had, well, in the notes it said that she had diabetic retinopathy, so that would have been good to see, whatever, but we didn't do that. So yeah, so today's Sunday, like I said like 5 times already. I have some, don't mind my first name back there, I have work to do, obviously. I don't know, like something's literally wrong with me. Like I can't, like I hate, like I don't know, like I can't sit down and study like one of my friends, Kashara. She's waking up early, studying, like studying throughout the day, and if she's stressed, I guess she's stressed because she knows how much work that is we have to do, and she's like in the middle of doing it, and it's frustrating for her, whereas I am over here not doing nothing. Why am I in school? Like I don't understand, why am I in school? Okay, so one more thing I want to say before I go. Friday was a kind of a busy day for me. My team, well, I don't know, my team was supposedly post-call, but you know I already have problems with that whole post-call schedule anyway, being on the renal team. But yeah, so my house officers, they did rounds, and then like coming down to the end of the rounds, the consultant came, so then we had to do a bit more rounds. And then from there I went straight to help out, because the DM program, DM1 and DM2, basically postgrad, we're having exams, and they had asked us, the students, to help out with the exams. So that was kind of cool, seeing my HOs and then like going through the same OSCE, because it was OSCE they had, going through the same OSCE process as us, like stations, being asked to examine questions. The only thing different was that their exam time was 5 minutes, but their discussion time was 7 minutes, whereas our discussion time is 2 minutes. So yeah, and I saw some cool things, like I saw a patient, one of their patients had pyoderma gangrenosum, which I've never seen before. It was cool seeing it. So yeah, it's always a good learning experience to help out with the exams, and to listen to the feedback that they get. Although the questions that they get asked might be a little bit higher than the questions we get asked, it's basically the same thing. So with that being said, I have to go and organize my life in these coming 4 days, well 3 days, because the exam's Thursday and today's Sunday.